So let's go on to Nili versus Nicov. We're going to load up the first game. It's going to be on Houseboat, as we said. Some of you may not have seen this map before. If you tuned in last week, you would have seen it. But Houseboat is one of those weird and wonderful maps. It's like a mini descent ring.
Your own sort of individual descent ring sort of a situation.
Double descent ring. Does it work if I do that? Yeah,
yep, that'll be fine. Will Slam be there as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Slam's coming to the LAN. Oh, my game crashed. Sorry, guys. We'll be another minute here. Age of Empires 2 crashed on me there. Slam will be there. Viper will be there. Doubt will be there. Tato will be there. Jordan 23 will be there. NBL will be there. Hart will be there. Lyria will be there. Nicov will be there.
Hera
will be there. I'll be there. Robo will be there. Ornlu's going to be there. Mem's going to be there. Nili's going to be there. Turkman's going to be there.
All the peoples.
Like, why would you not want to come? Yeah. Is there a problem? Age of Empires 2 keeps crashing.
I'm not sure.
Okay, let me move the recorded games into another folder.
Yep, that might fix
I'll try that. So we'll move them into here. Apologies, guys. We'll be just a minute here. Age of Empires 2 keeps crashing, and obviously, if it's crashed, we can't cast it.
We can try to cast it from just make shit up. See what happens. So we're seeing on Houseboat, they're transporting the villagers to the outside to build a lumber camp. And
What are you talking about? I've never loaded the game yet.
Well, it's okay. We know what's going to happen. Dave, unfortunately, can't come on that one weekend.
Oh, really?
Really?
That sucks.
He said that's the one weekend of the year that he can't come
No
because
way.
he's already made plans.
Oh, man.
Which is very feels bad, man.
That happens, but unfortunately not everybody will be there. But anyone who can be there will be there. And we're going into game now. We've got Nili against Nicov. We've seen Nili already today, and he had a fantastic series. He took the win in the round of 16. He makes it through to face Nicov, a formidable opponent. But let's see what damage he can do. Maybe, against all odds, Nili, our hero, could take down Nicov.
That would be
insane. This is like David and Goliath.
Yeah, kind of.
I love it. And, of course, these two have had the pleasure of meeting each other in real life. Nicov, of course, playing in Hidden Cup 2. Well, in NAC 2, that's what I meant to say.
Nili's apartment cup. He was in Nili's house for a while.
Yeah, so they've had some intimate connection, and that sounds wrong, I guess. But, yeah, there they are. They get to play against each other now. They get to draw blood on the battlefield. And we'll see what they can do. Nili coming forward, stealing 2 of Nikov's sheep, unashamedly taking what is not his and taking any advantage he can find.
Well, that's the way you play the game, right? If you think you've got a disadvantage, you get in there and you lame them.
Of course, you do what you can. And he's going to get quite a few sheep. And of course, you can put sheep in transports. You can put them onto your starting island. And this is Houseboat. And this is the map with a very awkward start. You don't start with much. You start with a TC on a tiny patch of land, a couple of stragglers, and you bet you're going to be taking the shorefish and grabbing whatever sheep you can and hustling them back over to your town centre. Coming out to the edge to build a lumber camp, and then, rather annoyingly, having to transport your villagers from this island to the edge and back.
Constantly back and forth. And also the sheep are sometimes a little annoying. They don't like getting into transport ships.
Yeah, they can be a bit finicky, can't they?
Yeah.
Go on, get in there.
They're scared. They're like, I don't want to go inside this dark place. I'm not sure where it's going to take me.
Yeah, but it will take them to safety for a while.
Before they get slaughtered for food.
Then eaten, yeah, of course. For steaks.
I don't think sheep's become steak.
Well, cornfields become steak and berries become steak. So, you know.
Fair enough.
It's fine.
I'll give you that.
Look how many sheep he has, though. It's quite good.
Nikov's stealing 2 back.
Yeah, I wonder if Nili will grab them himself, though. He's coming over here on the left side with his scout. Thank you, by the way, to I'm on a budget. Obviously has space in his budget for EscapeAoE, supporting the stream.
Joining the team. Thank you very much.
And we will hopefully see you at the LAN. I don't know. I'm just like inviting everyone to see you at the LAN.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Everyone should come to the LAN.
He's on a collision course.
Oh, but maybe.
Nili was so on a collision. He's going to fire them. Yes, he's got them.
He's got one.
He's got
both. 2. Nice.
Nicov right now only has 1 alive sheep under the
There's
TC.
2 there.
2 sheep under the TC.
And Nili's probably got like 6.
Nili is
8.
yeah, and
All
in
the
10
sheeps.
if he gets all of these back. That's amazing for Nili. Is this a rerun, Bruno? Does it sound like a rerun?
No, this is live casting, but these are recorded games, so you may have seen them on other streams.
Yeah.
Approximately a week or so ago when it was played live. But we do all the recorded games
Back
on
to back
Saturdays so
on
that everyone can get a
Saturdays.
nice, consistent viewing experience.
Exactly. If you missed anything, we will have your backs covered. So, yeah, Nili off to a very good start, actually. Obviously, he's a little bit later on the dock. Nicov already has 2 fish.
He's also about half a villager behind as well.
Yeah, I think so. But all things considered, I think it's actually half a fishing ship behind. Yeah, not a villager. He's half a fish behind, I think.
Or maybe it's both, because he's 23 and Nikov's 25.
Yeah, you might be right there. And he's also now idling the TC while he waits for the feudal age to come in. And there he goes. Very close to feudal, and he's dropping off, force dropping food. Does get the feudal age upgrade about 30 seconds behind Nicov, and 2 villagers behind. It just goes to show those differences between the very best.
The 2K5s of the world and the 2K3s.
Yeah.
Just that slight little bit better in your build orders. And both players may have seen the forward
You
villagers.
just walk straight past each other. This is very common practice on Houseboat. You dock your opponent's water, and you can try and kill their fish and sort of trap them, I guess, on their island. Although Nikov's already removed all the villagers from his TC area.
Sure, like if you kill the transport ship and you get control of their pond, then what happens is they can no longer create villagers from their TC because they can't go anywhere.
Does Nili just wall around this and try to wall this villager in? Oh my goodness.
Oh, getting the second dock
Nicov
up.
with 2 docks.
That's so key.
You don't expect 2. Because now Nili's got to decide, does he do a double dock on the other side, or does he
Double
do
dock at home to
a double
defend.
dock at home? Exactly.
I feel like probably building a tower could be a decent idea here.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
There we
Oh,
are.
there it is, tower, right there. Okay, so that will range any ship that comes out, obviously doing bonus damage. He's also doing a fire galley here, and at home, no fire galley for Nili. There will be 2 fire galleys out for Nicov, and maybe Nicov will catch the transport.
Nearly just forgetting to go to gold there.
Oh, he forgot to go to gold?
Yeah, that's
Man.
why he can't afford the extra boats.
You can tell the pressure's getting to him.
Oh yeah, this is not ideal.
Oh no, he's going to lose his transport as well. It's gone.
Couldn't repair fast enough. Yeah, this is a huge problem for Nili now. All these villagers, if he makes a villager, all it can do is eat these sheep. Once the sheep are gone, it's got
They're
nothing
trapped.
to do.
Meanwhile, he's trying to kill the fish over here, but the transport's looking healthy. The fish may go down, but so will his fish in time as well. Nili there, obviously, maybe pressure getting to him a little bit. Obviously, forgetting to go to gold is quite a big blunder. But, this is Nikov's home map, and Nicov will be very prepared for this. Nili perhaps a little bit out of his comfort zone here. This isn't Arabia or some standard map, of course, so does have to treat this one a little differently.
But Nili does still have a forward villager to the right.
He does.
Just sort of sitting here. Maybe we could see like a sneaky stable or an archery range or something later in the game.
Yeah, it's a possibility. It is a possibility.
Maybe stay behind Nikov's walls. Maybe try to get some surprise damage. But at this point, things are just not looking good for Nili.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing really is, although, yes, they are quite close in population, in villages, what the issue really is that these 5 villagers are now stranded here, and they can't really do much for very long. They're just kind of going to be stuck. They're going to finish the sheep, and that's it.
And there's one more sheep, and then there's one straggler tree, and that's basically all there is.
So you can essentially subtract 5 from that number right there of Nili's economy. And you may lose the fish as well as this goes on. Obviously, there are more docks here for Nicov. And Nikov's secured his own lake as well, by the looks of things for now, keeping his transport ship alive.
Yeah, just running around and around and around.
Scouts now coming out for Nicov as well. So Nikov's going to be probably coming into the wood line, maybe trying to hit the gold fairly soon. And that's
Nili,
good.
already having built a tower, he can't build a defensive tower anywhere else. Right, so any aggression that comes in on land,
yes,
if
you're
he's
right,
not fully walled, which at the moment he doesn't look like he's anywhere near doing. Okay, maybe he's planning to get some walls in now.
You could close it off. It wouldn't be too difficult, but you're right. It's going to be a little while before he's done it, and the scouts are already out, so Nicov could find a way in. Also, as well, I mean, Nicov here, he's on stone, so if he does need more towers, he's prepared for that.
He could possibly come forward and tower the other side of Nili's wood line.
Yes, that's an option. It's a very thin wood, isn't it? It's a very thin wood. But at the moment, the scouts are going around the left side. I guess he's going all the way around. He'll find the wood line soon. And he's not won the water decisively. And there you go, Nili having the opportunity now to evacuate the villagers. So important to do that.
Yeah, but it's such an expensive thing to do, right? You have to spend 125 wood just to make your TC useful.
Yes.
And then, if you lose it again, then, well, you have to keep fighting for water to make sure it doesn't become permanently useless.
It's true, and here come the scouts into the wood line a little bit, sort of seeing what they can find. They're going to pick off a low villager, or not low villager, but an exposed villager.
A lonely villager all by herself out there.
She's done. Obviously, there's a lot of vills now chasing this down, which means idle time. And this villager here as well might even end up dying to these.
Oh,
this one here, easy kill.
Oh man, Nicov just starting to climb ahead in the villager count.
Yeah, 33 to 38, and here comes 5 forward villagers as well. I think Nikov's planning. Yep, there it is, the tower behind the wood line. Looking at his point of view, that's the wrong point of view. No, that's not the wrong point of view. That's both point of views. That's why. Wait, no.
That is Nili's. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. There we go. I was getting confused, but yeah, he obviously sees everything there is to see, and you'll see now that tower is going to be a real problem for Nili.
Can't build the counter tower. He can't stop this in any way.
He knows it's coming. There's nothing he can do but run.
He's madly on stone now to try to afford a counter tower soon, but he can't build one right now.
Oh no!
Okay,
there's only 2 vills in there, but still, looks like he'll lose the transport
again.
And that's 125
Oh
wood
no,
there.
And he's overchopped the wood line.
At the back?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep, just there.
Oh, here, yeah. Well, there's an exposed villager on the back side, which obviously is a byproduct of the overchop.
Okay, he managed to clean that up, but still losing another villager.
Yeah.
And now this wood is completely denied once this tower goes up. Nili's only just now got enough stone for a counter tower, and it's not going to be in time to stop this.
Yeah, big problems for Nili.
Nili on the right.
On the right side, though, there it is, in the wood line.
Look at that hole.
Nicov didn't see that coming. We didn't see that coming. Well, you mentioned there was a sneak vill, but that's 5 villagers right there. Nili might start to equalize this. This is huge.
But he doesn't have fletching.
He doesn't have fletching. That is true. He has got a spearman. That gets taken out. He's trying to kill as many vills as he can, trying to equalize
Can we just
this.
select everything, see how many villagers are low HP? He gets the scout. He gets 3, maybe 4 villagers here.
That wasn't too bad.
Not too bad, but I don't think it was enough to turn this around.
38 versus 43 now
he's
in
still
economy.
Behind at this stage.
But Nili has stabilized a little bit, although maybe not for long. Villagers coming through.
Transporting over.
That transport's going to die, but the 4 vills make it, 5 vills make it. Kind of a waste because he did kill the palisade anyway.
Get a little bit of a speed boost, get in there a bit faster. And all the scouts taking out the fire galley,
maybe.
So 10 close. HP just getting away.
Nili's redocking over here. That's interesting. I don't know if Nicov will see that because fire galleys do have quite small line of sight, unless he goes right to the corner. It's like he knows. He knows. That's amazing.
Oh man! Oh, that's another low HP villager.
And there might be more because they did take some damage from the fires earlier.
Oh yeah! Look at this. The mass villagers trying to build the counter tower here. Oh, that's one injured build. Another one
That's
down.
awful. No. He's got no answer to these at all.
He doesn't have a barracks. He can't build spearmen.
No. And the tower from Nikov's going to go up, and Nili's going to force his tower up and lose so many vills in the same time.
Oh,
no. And then garrison that, and then the villagers can't garrison in, and more villagers die. He's 12 villagers behind now. That does not bode well for Nili.
Not at all. And all these archers taking some free damage here from fire galleys as well. That's just...
It's tough.
It feels so
very
bad for
tough.
because Nili is a decent player, but Nicov is just, a class above him.
Yeah.
And we're just seeing that here. He's just that little bit ahead on every small, minute factor of the game.
Yeah.
Slightly faster feudal age, slightly better macro, slightly better micro on his units as well. picking up all those nice kills.
Going into an archery range now at home, and maybe we'll see this getting blocked off later with another military building. But yeah, I think Nicov going scouts was a good call. I liked Nili's sort of sneak at the back though. It's really nice. And Nicov, I don't think he still knows where it came from. I mean, he obviously knows there's something out here.
Somewhere around there.
But
Well, to be honest, it could have come from like just the other side of the map and they just walked a long way. Right?
Yeah, that's true. They could. But at the same time,
Yeah.
this is kind of now a little useless in a way because they can't easily get through here.
Once
So
these
now
stonewalls
Nili has
happen.
to send them all the way around this time, which is not good. Yeah.
And now Nicov, look at his eco. He's got 400 food. By the
Yeah.
time Wheelbarrow's done, he's
He's
farming eco.
macroing
He's going to have
for-
enough to start clicking Castle Age.
Yeah, he's seeded a lot of farms. He's
And-
got more fish again. He's definitely macroing for Castle Age. Now he will lose the water here, by the looks of things. He'll have to add another boat. But Castle Age is super close now for Nicov. And Nili is, well, macroing for Castle as well in a way. He just doesn't have any farms.
You know, it's all berries and shorefish and fishing ships.
But it's fine, right? Like, if he can get enough food that way, then it's fine. But yeah, the big fish are starting to run low. There's only 225 food available for the big fish. And then there's quite a lot of shorefish still available in this area. But
Right. It's just long-term food, though. Like,
Yeah.
once the fish start to run out, once those berries, which have just run out, Nili doesn't really have any food eco. So, like, he can't really go for he can't really go for knights in Castle Age, so he's forced in the archer play. And we see Nicov, he's just doing skirms at the moment.
yeah, he is. And he's adding a second stable. So for now, skirms. But I think switching into knights is totally reasonable. And Castle Age for Nicov, you know, it's 40% of the way done. He's very far ahead of Nili with the upgrade. And Nili won't have an answer to knights at all. And if he does have an answer to it, it's going to be over here in this far corner of the map and not on his side of the map where
Right.
he's going to need those
He's
units.
relying on what walls he has.
Hmm.
And it looks like he's trying to transport some archers around on Nikov's island. Pond.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
see what you mean. Mhm.
A couple of archers here.
That's pretty good.
But
Actually,
Nicov
that's very
already
good.
preemptively getting some walls up just in case this sort of thing happens.
I mean, winning the water gives you a really big advantage like this, right?
Yeah, a lot of options.
Quick gate right there, and Nili's going to find a villager or two. There's already a couple of skirms here, though, actually.
The 2 skirms and the tower as well.
Yep. Some quick micro from Nili, however. I mean, he's doing a good job of it.
Oh, but,
But-
it's too close to the tower. He just lost one archer there for free against the tower.
Yeah, but that's it now.
Yeah.
Knight's going to come out.
One knight will clean it all up. He's not touching the gold. Most of the farming eco is still fine.
Exactly. And Nili's not castle, so it's going to be a while. But look at the eco. They're actually fairly similar in numbers. Obviously, Nicov will pull a little bit ahead after Nili reaches, or by the time Nili reaches
And
castle.
remember, Nili also doesn't have wheelbarrow, and he killed all
Ah.
of Nikov's fish.
Yeah, I see that.
Whereas Nili has been like rebuilding his fish.
That's true. That's true. So, all things considered, Nicov now, with the knights coming out, will have a very easy time getting in toward Nili.
Oh no,
What?
that's open.
It's open, but he's
The
closing
villagers
it.
coming. Yeah.
But really, I mean, it's so easy to kill these palisades, right? Like, he can very easily get in here, I feel.
Or even just like destroying one of the
Kill
houses,
the
which is
kill the house.
under fire from the towers anyway, right?
Yeah. Or this one, yeah. So it's quite easy for Nicov to get in. This is going to make Nili sort of go into a little panic mode, like quick wall, we need to get this closed off. Knights coming in, really taking his attention. But he is up to castle, so we've got a monastery now, which is a great response to the knights, but a very defensive approach. He's being raided here as well, which he's not maybe noticed. And on the other side, the war galley upgrade coming in for Nili, so he can actually range a lot of Nikov's economy from the shoreline. The problem is there's already a couple of towers up, and
Nicov also has a TC on the outside, so we can just sort of ignore that TC for the time being.
yeah,
Leave it idle until he wins water if he wins it.
a little bit. But I do
Oh.
like this. I think this is really good.
Look at the attack animation for the war galley. Does that look kind of funny? Like the little smoke that pops up?
Oh yeah, I think it's just because of the zoom level. Perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, Nicov did break the house, but didn't get in. So, nearly at the moment, yes, he's on 1 TC. It looks like he might be saving for a castle or something. Might add the second TC soon. Nicov on 3, however, but does have War Galley, which I think is a nice play. Will kill the TC in the middle by the looks of things, given enough time.
Nicov is going to try to avoid that if possible. Probably just try to mass some fire ships, I guess, at this stage. And then just keep booming away with these extra TC he has.
Yeah, if possible, he'll avoid it. But yeah, Nili's doing a good job, right? Like he's killing villagers over here. This is really good for him. And he is adding his second TC as well, so he's not saving for a castle. Sensible.
And he's completely secured his pond at home.
Yeah, Nili controls both ponds, which is really good.
Oh, but the fire ships are out.
Oh, hello. Nicov going to lose a Mangonel. I want to say he's going to lose it. Yep, he's lost it. I think that was a converted knight from Nili, actually, because I don't think he has a stable.
He does not.
Doesn't even have a barracks. So,
Well,
oh wait, no, he does. He has
a
a
barracks down here, but there is no stable. The water fight continues, though. Nicov does not want to give this up without a big old fight here. 3 docks each, but Nicov also has the TC contributing a little bit of arrow fire.
Yep. And this dock's kind of low, actually. It could end up going down, but Nicov, yeah, really making sure that he doesn't give this up for free. Of course, the fire galleys that Nili's building are really just to win the water here. But in order to do any damage, he needs war galleys, because fire galleys just can't do damage from the shoreline.
No.
So
it's sort of like in a catch-22 position.
yeah.
Like by the time, if he wins water with all his fire ships, then he needs to spend more resources getting war galleys.
But I think Nicov should win this, right? Because he's got the TC fire as well.
Taking down all those fire ships.
Because there's so many villagers in here doing nothing. They're just waiting for the moment when it's safe. Is it safe? Is it clear? Can we go out yet?
Is there a transport ship for us? Can we leave now, please?
There should be a transport ship very soon, I think, because he's nearly cleaned this up. Ooh, nearly there. Going for the 2 demos. Didn't quite work out. Oh, we've got 2 demos for Nicov as well. Nili's doing well. I mean, honestly, he's done a lot better than I expected so far.
Ooh, getting some converts as well. This could be good. Get some knight numbers up for himself. And are those some forward villages or something to the right-hand side? What's happening over there? Left a little bit, down a little bit, right a little bit.
Oh my god. Yes.
Siege workshop, sorry.
I see it. And Nicov kills them with scouts by the looks of things.
Oh, wow. And he's
Got
getting light cav.
defense.
He's seen all the monks. He's getting light cav. And these villagers... Oh, no, Nili. Oh, no.
Yeah,
I think he was thinking, you know, a forward castle. Maybe I can, like,
yeah,
surprise...
right. And, like,
Nicov.
Mangonel down this TC or something. And that could be great, but I don't think that's going to happen.
At the moment, no. He's now 20 villages behind. Nikov's got a big booming economy going. He's building a 3rd TC.
He's got 4 in total, yeah. So
Sorry, 3rd TC on the outside, because sooner or later he's going to delete the original one. Because it's no longer incredibly useful.
He's won the water. The castle's going up, though. Nikov's going to see it coming a mile away.
There's 1 Mangonel. There's a couple of monks as well. This
castle's probably going up, I think.
There's the Mangonel, though. Like, there's no way to kill the Mangonel.
Well, that's true. Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right, and the light cav is straight out. I thought he closed it off, but no.
You could always just delete the house, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, this is the Mangonel war, but oh no, the light cavs.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Oh no, these
I thought this would go up. I really thought this would go up, but no.
Okay, the knights, maybe he gets the Mangonel, sure, but all these villages going down.
GG.
You know, he's 30 bills behind here at the end.
GG by Doubt Castle, though. It's a good way to go out.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah, I guess that castle was a bit ambitious. I thought he could possibly pull it off because I thought maybe this was walled, but yeah, I realize now that's actually a hole and Nicov had a house there, so very easy for him to do that. And honestly, yeah, it's a tough one. I don't think we ever expected Nili to have an easy match. Obviously, Nicov is in a little bit of a different league at the moment, although they are both in the same league, technically, in ECL.
He's just higher level of player, unfortunately.
Yeah. So there you go. Game 2 then. What's Game 2 got in store for us? That was Nikov's home map. Nili will have his home map up next, and he's chosen to play on Highland. Any reason why you think he's chosen Highland here?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. Like, I can't see any particular skills he has that is amazingly good on Highland. Maybe he's just hoping, you know, takes a water sieve, takes water control nice and quickly. Maybe he can win that way. Sort of play it like Say My Name did, just with water control. have safety in your side of the river. Game 2 is what we want.
Oh, yeah. You're right. My bad. Let me load up the right game here. And Capture Age is working. So yeah, I think that he's probably looking to play a longer game.
Yep.
Hold on.
Here
There we go. We're in. I got a bit distracted because I loaded this up and I was like, shallows? Hello? Like, I feel like every time you see Highland, it's icy. I almost forget that there's a non-icy version of this map.
I honestly actually didn't even know there was a non-icy version.
I think it's supposed to be non-icy more often than it's supposed to be icy.
The ECL one, right, it's supposed to be Europe West.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like winter themes, right? Lots of the maps have snow. And I honestly assumed every time it would be a snow map.
Nah, you got shallows here. This is not a snow map. Lovely stuff. But yes, we've got a Spanish mirror by the looks of things. Nicov spawning down to the southwest in the green, up to the northeast in the red. Nili playing as the Spanish for both, and the map is Highland. This is Nili's home map, and of course Nicov is leading 1-0 after winning his home map, which was Houseboat. So this is not the decider, but it is match point, which means that Nicov now winning this will go through to the semis, and Nili has an opportunity at this point to perhaps
level the
come
series.
back and level things out.
Yeah, interesting. I think the Spanish pick is somewhat interesting, but considering that Italian's already taken by both players on Houseboat, really they don't have that many options that are like heavy water civs.
No, and Spanish seems to be quite popular here anyway as well in general.
Yeah, just the power of possibly getting conks, and even fast imp monks seem to go pretty well with Inquisition and all the monk upgrades that you can get as the Spanish. Like
monks over the choke point is good, but I do wonder if we'll see Nicov going for like that early landing or something just because he can. I think that's always entertaining to see. He's already sent 5 vills to wood, so we are expecting the dock, of course. Nearly with only 4 at the moment on wood. Where's the next villager going? Out to berries. Okay.
Maybe he's changing his mind. Maybe he's going to make a house and then a dock.
Yeah, perhaps. But Nikov's already on the way over. Going to be docking that right there.
Build the dock and then wall up the front.
And I think that Nili might be considering to forego... No, he shouldn't forego the dock. He's going to send a villager over now. But his dock's going to come up quite a lot later.
He just built a mill, though.
Actually, yeah. No, he is forgoing the dock. Okay.
No dock for Nili. Okay.
No dock. Interesting.
I'm not sure if I agree with that.
Is he trying to just send the vill over the river? Like, what's the plan here?
Well, he has a loom, and I don't think Nicov does. So he wins this fight 2v2.
Yeah, you're right. Nicov doesn't have loom. He's fighting with the vill, and I guess he's just going to try and send that villager in almost as a sneak, or
maybe
will
get
he try
a forward wall.
Sure, I just don't think having a forward wall is that valuable.
Well, you can see that he thought about it. He placed down those palisade walls, and Nikov's just building over the top of them.
Yeah.
There was a red tinge to them a moment ago.
Red tinge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did notice that. Still, Nili here. Not going to be able to get the forward wall. Not going to sneak. And not going to dock either, by the looks of things. So I guess he's thinking, well, if I want to beat Nicov here, I need to do something a little bit outside of the box. A little bit unusual, perhaps.
Straight FC.
Maybe. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Maybe we'll see a dock coming down at the edge and then transporting over. Who knows? But straight FC could be on the cards. The problem with that, of course, is that you do give your opponent that fish advantage.
And just the water control advantage, right? They only need to build, late dock? What?
All right.
I'm so confused right now. What is going on? No, now he deletes it.
Because Nicov could see it, right? Okay. Maybe now he's going to hunt deer. Maybe he's just going to confuse Nicov into resigning.
Yeah, I'm so...
Maybe he's thinking, well,
I'm so puzzled here.
That's funny, though.
He's trying to get, next level with the
I
mind
feel like
games.
He's very indecisive at the moment, or something. But either way, perhaps confusing Nicov into calling GG is the way to go.
This guy is just too wacky. I'm not going to play.
Like, what's he do? I can't read him. GG. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
I can't read it. It's too next level for me.
Yeah.
It could very well be. But yeah,
5K IQ or something.
Nicov will have that fish advantage. Of course, that is a huge advantage to have. He's up to feudal now with the villager lead, including the fish, of course, and will probably be adding a second dock fairly soon. Now, it doesn't take a genius to realize that Nili here would not be doing a feudal aggression or anything on the water when he sees that he's not clicked up to feudal. He sees that he doesn't reach feudal, and then Nicov can very quickly switch gears and follow him up to Castle Age quite quickly.
Fish, get the villagers, take them off gold, move them over to berries, get that food income going. You know, he can be castle in sub 20 minutes quite comfortably if he doesn't have to keep investing in warboats.
Yep, and he'll realize very quickly, as soon as he starts to get a bit of scouting info, that Nili is not present on the water.
No docks anywhere.
Now, if I was Nico, I'd very quickly be moving my fish to the north, where there are larger deep fish available. There's 675 food available in the water here from the big fish alone. That's almost enough to go up to the Castle Age. So, you know, there's 4 fish going to be gathering super quick if he gets them in the right place. Oh, no.
Nili, what is this? What are these walls?
Yeah.
I guess he's really worried about the possible landing from Nicov. But
fascinating walling.
That is just so much investment in walls.
And it's still open because he can go around the edge.
My eyes, Seaberg. Like, this is just horrible to look at.
I feel like these are Age of Empires 3 walls right here.
I feel like this is like AI walls.
Yeah, well, Will's not in the room, so
yeah, so we can insult.
Say that.
We can insult him. No worries.
Well, it's kind of true because they don't really wall into woodlines in AoE 3. They just kind of wall in the open because they can.
Yeah, they just wall wherever they need to.
Well, Mert in the chat saying Nicov will win. It's a very outlandish speculation from him. I mean, what a crazy prediction that is. Don't call it too soon. I think Nicov,
it's only a 200-point score lead.
Yeah.
Florentine walls.
Yes. I know Florentine. I've met those guys.
Nili versus Barbarian?
Hmm?
Nili versus Barbarian in the chat. I think it's more like Nicov versus Barbarian at this point.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I always builds really weird walls.
Well,
if they wall at all.
Yeah. That's Nicov now. Maybe the third dock. Okay, yes, Nili will be up to the Castle Age momentarily. But Nikov's doing his blacksmith.
Nikov's pretty close as well, right? He's got 600 food in the bank.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, he can transition over to berries, take some vills off gold, very quickly follow him up. And yeah, he'll be up in no time. And I guess he'll just... well, first of all, where's Nili going to build his castle? Ideally, he wants it here.
Yeah, between the gold and the crossing.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll comfortably do it there. Maybe he will.
Well, he still has his scout alive, right? So he can just keep running around.
Oh, yeah.
As long as he doesn't scout any possible land aggression, maybe it'll be fine.
Yes, potentially. And, oh, hello. Finds the scout. And Nili could win that fight there.
Doesn't want to fight next to the fire galley, though.
No, definitely not. Needs to go back. Look at Nicov, though. Up to 7 fish. Just taking the big fish now. Following up to Castle Age quite comfortably.
A minute and a half slower after doing a fast feudal aggression.
Yeah.
Insane.
10 or 11 additional population as well. And I don't think it's insane. I think that's like...
Well, you know, it's what you expect, but...
It's expected, right? But it's just the situation means that Nicov now is really not behind at all. In fact, total resources gathered, he'll be way ahead by the time they reach the Castle Age.
And just the military potential that having these galleys and fire galleys out on this river have...
Yes.
Gives him a pretty good advantage. And also, Nili might get housed once he hits Castle Age, because Nikov's about to kill a house at the front.
Oh, he is? Oh, here? Yeah,
yep,
perhaps.
Taking it down.
So, Nili's castle, his castle is coming up. He's got to put it here, right?
Look at how much stone he has, though.
Oh, he doesn't have stone. He's got to buy
bought
stone.
200 stone, not ideal at all. And Nicov, is this scout just roaming around?
Trying to block it. He knows! He knows!
Oh,
Nicov. Just because he can.
Pants.
Just because he can.
Again.
Oh, Nili's going to be so tilted by that. I know I would be.
Is he going to circle?
Oh, he gets him again. No way.
Oh, my God. Nicov.
Oh, the ultimate debate. And one more time. No. Okay, he's back. He's had enough. He's had enough. The castle's going up. Oh, that was just brilliant.
Oh, my God.
That was so good.
Oh.
That is really just...
That wasted like a minute of Nili's time.
That just really makes me appreciate just like the level of Nicov to have the conscience to do that.
Right, and just
do it.
constantly just out of range of the villagers as well.
That's it.
Imagine
it's been a great
Nili
day.
just accidentally deleted his castle there while deleting the walls.
Oh man, that would have been awful.
That would just be tilting.
No, I think he would have been very careful about that. But yeah, he's got 2 monastery. He's going for conks, of course. The castle from Nicov is almost going up at the same time.
Yeah.
He bought himself some time there. He's got the fish as well. And wow, what a great day this has been. We've had some fantastic games today. I've really been loving this. And Nili, sorry, like he's all in on 1TC, right? Like he's basically going all in on gold, all in on the 1TC.
All in on food, probably try to get up to imp pretty quickly.
Yeah, probably. And just throwing everything he can at this to try and win this game.
Yeah, and Nicov getting his second TC coming up now.
Yeah.
And try to boom it out a little bit. Is Nili even making villages at this point?
I don't think Nili's making anything. He's not training anything from the castle.
Click off all the buildings? Yeah, Nili's not even making bills at the moment.
Maybe he's gone AFK. No, he's just trying to go in.
He's selling and buying resources, trying to get up ASAP.
He's going double monastery, castle, fast imp with 31 bills.
Oh, wow.
Idling everything.
Not making a single unit. He's 5 villages behind, and the 7 fish, and the extra TC.
He only has 4 villages on food. How?
Is there no one on berries
either? He's got
either?
to mine the gold to buy... Yeah, he doesn't have berry villager. He's got to mine the gold to buy the food so he can go up.
This is nasty. Selling. More selling. He's still 30 food short. Like, does he buy another 100 food or does he force drop?
He's got it. He's done it. He's got it. He's up. Click it. Click it. Okay. 21-minute castle imperial.
24 minutes. Yeah, 24 once he gets there.
Once he gets there. Now he can start training units. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. The game is on.
Hey. All right. Well, let's see what he's got. A couple of monks in queue.
And for what I think I just saw a transport ship for Nicov at the top. Just up a little bit. Down a little bit. Oh, another dock as well. Not what I was looking for.
Transport with conks coming over. But it's okay. Nili's walled.
Yeah, Nili's walled. These palisade walls, they're going to save him. No
Nili
worries.
At this point doesn't need an economy. Just needs a few monks and a treb.
Yep.
This game is in the bag.
And Nicov, look at him. He's got no food. He's not getting imp anytime soon.
No, of course not. I mean, Nikov's being just silly and booming. Why would you do this?
Why would you boom?
Why would you do that?
Nicov, he's such a noob. Like, nobody booms in Age of Empires anymore.
I know. Look at this.
There's like so 2018 strategies.
It's called idling your TC to Imperial, you know? If you heard of it. Get with the program. And there you go. 1 conversion coming off for Nili.
Losing a monk in the process, losing a villager too.
It's fine. No, he's not lost a vill.
He did.
Where's the dead vill?
There was 1 dead vill behind the monastery.
I don't see it.
Oh, well, you can't see it, so it's not there.
If a vill dies behind a monastery, is it really dead?
Yes.
If a vill dies and there's no one there to see it,
Yeah,
really
I know what you're trying to say, but
does
yes.
it really die?
Yes, it does.
A 3rd monastery. Monastery number 3, please.
I think he needs to get Sanctity. 15 extra HP?
He's going for Inquisition. He's got that going.
Okay, that'll help. That'll help.
The HP will also help. As will block printing. As will Illumination.
Theocracy could be useful as well.
As will everything else.
All the monk upgrades.
He just doesn't have much eco for it. But it's okay.
Well,
he's got a relic.
We know how the arena players play.
You don't need eco.
Yeah, you don't need eco.
Inquisition is done. Deletion from Nicov. He doesn't want to throw that away.
Boom.
Doesn't even know that Inquisition's done, but that was a close convert there. Block printing now coming in.
Is there a trebuchet in queue as well?
Tech treb
yes, there is.
in queue. And Nicov now.
In full panic mode. What do I do against this Imperial Age person?
He's got double the economy.
He doesn't know that.
Can he repair his castle? He's got 600 stone in the bank. And Nili cannot afford a second treb just yet. He can.
Oh, but his wood's getting idled.
Oh, where? Oh, yeah, right there.
The conks. Oh, drop off the wood first so you can build the treb, please.
Yeah, he really needs to build the treb, actually. Yep, there we go. Now he's got the wood for the treb, but doesn't have the gold because he trained more monks,
oh,
but that's okay. Is he still idling the TC? No, he's got back to villager production.
Well, what else is he going to spend food on?
Nothing, just villagers, I guess.
Exactly. So
the conks are coming in, though. He's got to bring a couple of monks
there
back.
They go.
There they are.
3 monks.
Block printing's done. Inquisition's done, remember. He wants him to come in, and then he can go for the conversions. 1 tick, 2 tick, convert, and
Gets
a delete.
1.
That's good for Nili. Nili's got the military lead by 2.
But his one trebuchet is getting out repaired by 6 villagers at the moment.
Second trebuchet is in queue.
Very soon,
Once the trebs are popping,
the castles are dropping.
that's what I always say.
That's what we always say.
Yes,
Hey?
we do now. Yeah, we've got illumination coming in as well.
Where is that conquistador going?
Which one? That one?
That one.
To its death.
Just charging across the bridge of hell.
And yeah, I mean, basically that castle, I mean, it's buying Nicov time, and Nikov's about to click up to Imp himself. Nili continuing to produce monks, adding a 3rd treb now. One way or another, he's going to take that castle down. And Nicov actually doesn't have any stone left
Yeah, he had to sell quite
He
a bit
sold
of it
it.
to help get up.
to go up to Imp. So Nicov may not actually hold this castle.
Look, he's starting to mass light cav behind. And nearly, he's got no pikemen. He's got no eco to make pikemen.
But he has
So,
Inquisition.
Yeah, how many monks does he have? Can we just like
He's got 9 in total.
9 monks versus possibly... Oh, that one's gonna die maybe.
If he runs this way, he
Did
wouldn't.
Nili convert a fishing ship?
He did.
He converted 2 fishing ships.
He converted 2. Lovely stuff.
I will steal your worker units and make them mine.
I'd have no dock to use them with, but it's fine. He's going to take down the gate. He can send the monks forward, and let's go. There are, however, 6 light cav already out.
I think that's still not enough for Nicov. I think Nicov will probably wait a little bit, try to get out,
Yeah.
10, 12, 15 light cav.
Nili's got the score lead. I want to point this out right now.
Man.
Nili, I mean, we're kind of jokingly casting this and kind of mocking him a little bit, but what he's actually doing is not bad, right?
We saw Viper do a similar
Yeah.
thing in his round of 16 game against somebody that I can't remember.
I can't remember. Here we go. Coming forward now. Convert. Oh, that's a lot of. Ooh,
That's a lot of
ouch.
light cav. He's converting villagers as well.
All right, here we
instead
go.
of light cav.
Light cav's got to get converted. Let's see the micro. The laser beams coming out. Nili's got Inquisition, remember, so a lot of those light cav will get converted.
But a
but
lot
it's-
of the monks aren't converting, it seems.
Ah, it's such. I think they're all done. All the faith is used, but all the monks are now dead.
Oh, did he not have theocracy? Did he waste all of his converts?
I
and, like-
think he did.
Oh,
I
no.
think he wasted them.
Oh, Nili.
No theocracy. Sad times for Nili. And the score lead's gone. Imperial Age is in for Nicov, and that was it. That was his push.
And
That was
a lot of monks just died.
That was the push.
Yeah.
That was it. It was over. Monk dead, game over. Maybe. He still has a couple of fish, though.
Oh, yeah. Those 2 fishing ships are going to turn it around.
And more monks in queue. More monks in queue.
More monks? Well, he's already committed to this plan. He can't change.
Yeah, you can't
Right.
back on him. He's going to deploy
He should
the
send a
trebs
villager
again.
forward to make a stone gate to block off the passage so that his trebs are safe. Oh, yes! Yes, Nili with the plays.
Not a bad plan.
Let's go.
Why don't you play against Nicov? I'm sure
Oh.
you do great.
I would do just as well, if not worse.
I'm sure you would. I wouldn't doubt you. Wouldn't doubt you. 322 in the chat. Those Dota memes making their way into Age of Empires. Yeah, Nili though.
Oh, second TC.
Actually,
Getting
gonna
the
make
boom
some
on.
attention to pay some attention to Eco here.
But there's light cav raids in the north.
Ooh,
They've been transported.
ouch. Ooh, yes, they are. That's 9 light cav
And a
coming in.
conch. And 1 single conch. Oh, man. They're just sitting there, though. Nico, come on, man. Use your units.
You know what Nili says when he sees these? Oh, never mind. That's not going to work. There's 10 now. Never mind. I was going to make a Nili joke just in honor of Nili,
Uh-huh.
but he's got more units now.
No,
so
we'll
it
just
won't
wait for
work.
2 of them. Just, unselect the 2 conchs, and then you've got 9.
Alright.
So just double-click on the light cav.
You know what Nili says when he sees these light cavalry approaching? Ah, 9!
I knew that was what you were going to say.
That's literally all I've got. That's a Nili joke right there. And his eco's gone. So, it's over. It's over.
Oh, the
And,
bad jokes to end the stream.
Yeah, Nili there wants to kill the...
He might get the car. Oh, no. The counter trebs are in.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. I mean, he's lost so much in the back. That eco that he really worked to defend with these palisade walls.
And
It's over.
The monk laser beams, they're trying hard, but there's too many light cav roaming around. Get in the TC, monks. Get in the TC. Nope, just
No,
die.
he's got Inquisition. He doesn't need the safety of the TC. He's
True.
got Inquisition. But yeah, I mean, it's basically over. He cannot break the front of Nicov here,
Constantly.
unfortunately.
Oh.
And Nikov's going for the gate so that he can kill the Trebs even. There's actually 2 Trebs there.
Oh yeah, there are. Fancy.
Look at that.
That villager needs to get quickly onto repairing that gate.
Too late.
Too late.
They're in.
They're in.
And
Nili
that's it.
can't afford to lose Trebs. He's got no wood income at the moment.
And GG. GG. Good luck next from Nili, and well played to Nili there. I mean, you can't fault him for trying and doing this. Obviously, outclassed by Nicov. We knew the result before we watched the games, but it's great to see Nili having the opportunity to play. He made it into the second round, which is awesome. And, of course, he's going to go down to Nicov, but he put up a good fight in game number 1. He did really well. He tried things that, you know, you have to try these things. You have to play outside the box. You have to be unpredictable and try to catch your opponent off guard. And that's exactly what Nili did. So he had the right approach, but that just wasn't enough to take down Nicov. And Nicov will go through to the semifinals.
Yep, we'll see him playing versus Say My Name.
Yeah.
Next week, if you tune
Absolutely.
in next Saturday for the first game, which will be the final round of 8 game that has not been played yet because Viper's a lazy scheduler.
Quick look at the brackets then,
Yeah.
and I'll update those now. They do need to be
Manually updated.
manually refreshed. You can see the brackets there. You can see that Viper and Max have not been played or covered. They will be played next Saturday. We'll be casting them next Saturday at 14 GMT. We'll be starting with the Viper and Max, and then the winner of that against Lix, and then Say My Name versus Nicov, and then the grand finals. That's all coming up next Saturday, 14 GMT on EscapeAoE. Don't forget to tune in. Honkmeister1, thank you very much for the sub. We really appreciate that. Welcome to the team, and the team that's trying to make Age of Empires as good as it can possibly be. We are going to be having the ECL LAN final in our studio in August, at the end of August, the last weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 31st, I think, the 1st of September. And
the 30th, the 31st, and the 1st.
31st and the 1st, that's right.
Just LAN, !LAN is the link in chat.
Yep, and you can join our Discord as well for the LAN. I'm going to post the link for the Discord in the chat as well. Because if you have any questions about tickets, if you have any questions about LAN stuff, the link to the Discord for the LAN is also in the chat. Obviously, Secret and Aftermath, all 10 players from those teams will be here in the studio. The casters will be here. A lot of community members will be here, and you're invited to come too. You get your tickets on the website or join the Discord to ask any questions you may have. But that's it from us today. Lots of great games. I've really enjoyed today's games. Really fun stuff. Had a great time.
Yeah, it's been excellent. We saw some exciting games. We saw some not so exciting games. We've got a nice mix of Age of Empires today.
Yeah, but come on. The exciting games far outweighed the not so exciting games.
The King Snipe from Nili was incredible. I love that.
Yep. And some of the great stuff too. There was something else that happened that was awesome. But it's been a long day. Can't remember.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Too much awesomeness.
Yep, too much awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the support today. We got a lot of subs, which is fantastic. Obviously, we're putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort to make this event happen.